In the lecture, we voiced some reservations on the sources employed in the construction of an index for religious fragmentation by Alesina and his team, but we have no alternative to offer. The index is expressed in a range of 1 to 0, with the lowest number expressing the greatest degree of homogeneity and the highest showing the greatest diversity. We've got data for only 147 states, and you can see the missing ones here. The deciles in our map will therefore be 15 each until the final 3, and then falling to 14. We'll scroll through the map slowly since there are few discernible patterns. Several Muslim states cluster at the more homogeneous ends of the scale, and at the other end of the scale the fragmentation of Protestant churches is also evident. But whether that's the result of the sensitivity of the source, the World Christian Encyclopedia, is open to question. Well, now you've seen the map of religious diversity, we'd like to pause for a moment at another issue. In the lecture, we've raised the issue of secularization. Now, it's fairly commonly assumed in Northwest Europe that religion here is playing an ever smaller role in people's lives, and it's often assumed here that this is a good model for behaviour elsewhere. Well, there are a lot of gaps in the next map, but it offers very little support for the spread of secularization theory. Well, we've hoped you've enjoyed this visualization, and we take the opportunity to remind you that both sets of data, which would repay more detailed study, are in the database accompanying this course.